Now, what I'm getting from this complaint is that the plaintiff was a frequent patron of a bar that you managed, correct?
Yes.
And you got to be sort of friendly. And then you got at least one DUI. I say at least one. And you had to have installed in your car that mechanism that you have to breathe into or something before the car starts, and it won't start if you've had any alcohol. That's an expensive thing to install. How much was it?
It's about $300.
The plaintiff says that he thought it was much more than that, and he loaned you $2,000. Is that what she told you it was to put it in the car?
It was for legal expenses as far as fines, reinstatement fees, and...
So it wasn't just to put the ignition locking system?
No, to get her back on her feet legally. Like I said, you had to pay fines, legal costs, court costs.
So how much money did he give you?
$2,000.
And when did he give it to you?
The end of March, March 27th.
Of this year, so?
Yes.
And how were you supposed to pay him back?
The agreement was he was going to take it out of my tips. He was a very, very generous tipper, and he was in 3 to 4 times a week.
And who was keeping track of that?
That was all on him.
To keep track of how much he was supposed to tip you and take it off of the $2,000?
Yes.
Is that your agreement with her?
No, ma'am.
What was your agreement with her?
Was to get back on her feet, which we figured 2 months should be enough time to get with her license situation and then start a payment plan. It wasn't.
So you didn't have a payment plan. She needed some time.
It was a verbal agreement.
A verbal agreement for what is what I'm trying to figure out.
For the loan.
No. Mr. Hagan, either you have a written contract or you have a verbal contract. Either one has to have specifics.
Right.
So I want you to tell me what the specifics of the oral agreement were.
On days prior to receiving the check, we were setting, my witness will testify to how and what it was supposed to be used for as far as the repayment.
I want you to tell me, you gave her the money. I want you to tell me what the agreement was with regard to repayment.
I was supposed to get a repayment back in July. As through per a text message, I never received that.
Okay, so all the money was supposed to be paid back by July.
Yes.
And you say this was a loan, and it was supposed to be paid back in tips over a period of time, and he was supposed to keep track of it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, just a second. So let's say it was the end of March, so let's say in April. How many times did he come into the bar in April?
I would say at least 15 times a month.
Okay, now, prior to him giving you this money, what would be his average bar bill when he came in?
His average bar bill would be about $26.
Okay. And on a $26 bill, I want you to be very careful what you say to me. On a $26 bar bill, how much would he leave you in a tip? A generous tip would be $5. That's a generous tip. So what would his tip be if he was a generous tipper?
7 to 9.
Let's say he tipped you $7, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And he came in how many times a week?
3 to 4.
Okay. Let's say he came in 3 times a week. I'm going to use your figure of 7 as opposed to my generous 5. Say he came in 3 times a week. So he came in 12 times. That would be $84 in April.
Yes.
Now, in May, how many times did he come in?
Same amount.
Another $84.
Yes.
June.
That is when I left my job.
So you quit your job?
Yes.
Well, so far, at best, you've paid off $160 of this $2,000. How do you expect to pay back the rest?
In the month of May, there were quite a few times he did try to tip me, and I said, no, this is part of the agreement, and he said I needed it more than he did. He was constantly trying to show his money off to all of us.
I don't care. You're supposed to say thank you, not make excuses. So far, he says she was supposed to pay me back by July. I'm taking your scenario. Your scenario is I was supposed to pay him back in tips. It was a loan, and I was supposed to pay him back in tips, and then I stopped working. Doesn't that sound ridiculous to you?
Yes.
Of course. Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $2,000. We're done.